Welcome back, y'all. Looks like someone's having a party. And I wasn't invited.
Why does this keep happening?
Because I'm so antisocial? Is that it? Just not on. I need to talk to the night watchman.
Good day.
More like good night.
Ha!
What are you doing here?
I guard the city by night. That way everyone feels safe and can sleep in peace. Some have reported a fox roaming around the fields near the brook bridge. If I see it, I can poke it or sound the alarm. I also make sure the glow nuts in the city are still working.
Ah, those glowy nuts that are always surrounded by lightning bugs.
Lightning bugs? Oh, you mean fireflies. I like fireflies. Our family makes the nuts by hand. The juice in the nuts glows like a female firefly.
Ah, I see.
Yes, it's a bit odd, but that attracts the little guys.
I'd really like to have a nut like that.
Me too. I don't have one at home myself. Unfortunately, they're very expensive, except for the town council and the Hare family. Hardly anyone can afford them, but now and then I look in on the Hare family when they're celebrating. When I see all the glow nuts and happy faces there, it warms my heart, no matter how cold the night is.
You'd think that since his family makes them, they could just, keep one for themselves.
No, it's too expensive. Just think of the money we could make selling it.
And if they're so expensive, why are you so poor if you're the one that's selling them? Joy.
Hey, no you don't. Nobody comes in here without an invitation.
What? Why not?
Private party, capiche? You ever heard of one?
No.
No.
What does it mean?
It means that nobody who wasn't invited gets to join the celebration.
Oh, I see. Why didn't you just say so?
Ugh.
I know what you're feeling, man. It's terrible.
Where did you get those great party lights?
Well, they're glow nuts, of course. The night watchman's family makes them by hand, but that is none of your business. Just like every bit else.
That's right, nothing's your business. Not even your business's business.
What are you celebrating?
Got that?
Well, a birthday. What else? You don't know anything. Yeah, well, but it's going to be a dull party without a cake.
What did you say?
Nothing. None of your business. Family matter.
Why are you standing out here all alone instead of joining in?
Because I have to wait here
What are you waiting for?
for you to finally start minding your own business. When is Anya gonna deliver that blasted cake?
So, there's no cake at your party.
Yeah, that's right, you little wise guy. I don't know what's keeping Anya, but without cake, this party will be a disaster. But that's family business and only family business.
Family business! Get out of my
Well
face!
then, have a good time. I don't mind
You
being
bastard.
excluded.
Fine.
By the way, someone's drowning in the punch. They're still alive, I can tell, they're twitching. Look at them, twitching away.
You could save them. Hurry.
Okay, let's go talk to Anya about the cake. Time for cake. Hopefully. Let's see.
Just a sec.
You can see you're clearly busy.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I've heard that the Hare family is waiting for a cake.
Yes. They celebrate every night and have very special requirements. But unfortunately, I'm missing a couple of ingredients.
And I bet you just happen to have a list for me, don't you?
Yes, you guessed it. If you find the ingredients, I can make the cake, and you can take it to the hares.
Huzzah!
See you later.
Take care.
Right, so it's nighttime again. I'm just gonna break into the cafe. For fun.
Isn't that what you people do?
Oh. Hello, Jeremiah. It seems like you also like to be out and about at night. I love the serenity of being alone in places like this at night. You can hear the whisper of secret stories that are hiding here and there. I have a special story for you. It's about mice and squirrels and the woods. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find strange things between the worlds. Fragments of stories long forgotten. Lost beginnings.
And lost endings.
And lost endings. Perhaps there's something you have forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost.
Maybe you can. Anyway, that was the point of that. I'm supposed to go and... Berries, that's right. Berries, I know where to get those. Berries, chocolate, milk, and... something.
By something I mean...
A thing. With stuff. That's the ideal time to use
Wow.
this.
So that's what the old magician meant when he said it was a special map. You can recognize all the constellations and the 4 portal trees of Mousewood that the Marquis and the magician talked about. The eastern tree seems to be the big tree in the middle of Mousewood. And the old path tree we used to come to Mousewood is the southern tree. The western tree is to the left on the other side of the field path. And the northern tree is to the right of the field path, a little farther away. Right. So those are the 4 trees behind whose portals I'm supposed to learn the 4 spells. They aren't so far away, but can I also find them when I'm standing right underneath? Well, we'll see about that.
You will indeed.
There are some very strange green flames dancing over the fields back there. Are they will-o'-the-wisps? How eerie.
I don't have the necessary magic to deal with that right now. Talk to our friendly local wood sprat.
Oh. Hello, Jeremiah. Did you know that the moon is responsible for the tides? But my old friend the moon has nothing to do with this flood, or with the wild crows that haunt this area during the day. Do you see the lights on the other side of the river? Over there looms the beginning of the sad story for Mousewood's folk. I hope it will have a happy ending.
Isn't there something we can do to help?
Well,
That is out of our hands, I'm afraid. But wait, let me tell you a beautiful story from the time before the flood.
okay.
It's about the old magician visiting the post office by the river. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, I would.
Did you like my story? Fragment lost
Blah blah blah, lost beginnings and lost endings.
and lost, perhaps, maybe.
Alright, so I can't get the berries because the guard's in the way. So let's put some
Now, if I
heat-resistant
fold it
tinfoil
like
on there.
this, and then... Ta-da! A pot.
Oh, are you going to cook something? What is it?
Let's see.
Not that I need anything. I can manage all by myself.
Well, fine then. Don't have my awesome cooking. Don't appreciate it.
Ooh,
Jerk.
now that looks tasty. If that cheese were also seasoned right, well, I might actually be tempted.
Well, I just so happen to have seasoning on me.
Ooh, Oh, that smells so incredibly good. A well-peppered cheese fondue. I bet it would keep me fed for a week.
Would you give me some red berries in exchange?
Obviously don't eat much.
Berries? Who needs them anyway? Take as many as you like.
Well, thank you kindly.
If they taste as good as they smell. By now I must have collected enough berries for 4 games at least.
Haha. Because, yeah, he picked berries earlier. Remember? Let's talk to Steinberg.
You again. Have you come back to rub it in again that you helped me? Pah!
What? No.
Good for you, but anyway, thank you. When we're harvesting our dwarf roots here, you can use our guest bed in the house. Did you hear that, lads? This boy is our guest. Meh! Bah! Bah! They said you're welcome at any time.
I really appreciate that.
Bah! Don't mention it.
Only one thing I can say to that is, "Grr." Just to say that I'm thankful.
Oh, hello. Ah, I thought I was alone. So, you also like to stride through the night, moving behind the scenes. That's where I find many of my stories. And I know an interesting one about the grumpy wood dwarves who live here. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story?
Blah 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 blah.
Lost end, perhaps? Maybe?
The pause there is just so dramatic and kind of annoying.
And
now I remember what the other one I was supposed to get was. Syrup. Now we have to walk back because, you know, to the thing to give the ingredients to what's-her-face. Join us there. Alright, so we're over here because I need to get milk before I forget. And there's of course a giant cup of it in Arrow's house. So let's go there. I'm sure he won't mind. He's got heaps. Look at the size of this thing. It's huge.
Now I've got milk.
Got milk? Yes. That was awful. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help myself, and, you know, you're the one who had to suffer for it. I apologize. Just not thinking. Let's talk to the wood sprite. Because we know what he's gonna say. Hello, Jeremiah.
You're still awake?
Still awake. Shall
The
I tell you a
night
story?
air is laden with a certain fragrance. You can almost smell the stories floating in it, and I have already captured one this very night. It took
you
place
like to
right
hear it?
here,
No,
at the
damn
house of the Hedgehog brothers. Would
So
you like to
close.
hear it?
Yes, I
Did
would.
you like my story? I often fragments
Find
of
strange
stories
stories, forgotten long
lost
forgotten,
beginnings,
lost beginnings, lost endings.
and lost perhaps
You've
maybe
lost something, blah blah blah, etc. Bruh. Alright, let's make a cake. And then I think that we will call it. We'll call it once we've got the cake. It's been a thrilling episode, wandering around. And stuff also. Technically, I think I've now spent 4 days in Mousewood. Despite the fact that I only had 2 days of summer vacation left at the beginning of the game. But I can get away with that because of magic.
Just a sec. Welcome back.
Alright, I'm just gonna give her the cake ingredients. You really don't need to see this. So let's just
An
skip it. Join me
ingredient for the
when I...
cake. Thank you, my little cracker crust. All that's missing now is a handful of sweet and some chocolate.
So you don't need to see me give her the ingredients. So join me when it's done. Look forward to it.